searching all along, give us a dwell along and long, without a clue, without a sign, without a grasping yet. The real question to be asked, where have I been? I'm a shapeshifter, at Boots Masquerade, hiding both face and mind, a free for you to draw. I'm a shapeshifter, what a should I be? Please don't take off my mask, revealing dark. Moments of calm, nothing to be found. A mirror in front of me is where I find an empty glass, reflecting there's a truth. It's every what's up to be told. I need the mask. I'm a shapeshifter, at Boots Masquerade, hiding both face and mind, afraid for you to draw. I'm a shapeshifter, chained up to my core. Please don't take off my mask, my place to hide. Your bones, there's nothing inside. When it always me, burning down the walls, is that a way for me to break? I'm a shapeshifter, at Boots Masquerade, hiding both face and mind, afraid for you to draw. I'm a shapeshifter, have no face to show. Please don't take off my mask, my disguise. Searching all along, give us a dwell along and long, without a clue, without a sign, without a grasping yet. The real question to be asked, where have I been? I'm a shapeshifter, at Boots Masquerade, hiding both face and mind, afraid for you to draw. I'm a shapeshifter, what a should I be? Please don't take off my mask, revealing dark. Moments of calm, nothing to be found. A mirror in front of me is where I find an empty glass, reflecting there's a truth. It's every what's up to be told. I need the mask. I'm a shapeshifter, at Boots Masquerade, hiding both face and mind, afraid for you to draw. I'm a shapeshifter, chained up to my core. Please don't take off my mask, my place to hide. Your bones, there's nothing inside. When it always me, burning down the walls, is that a way for me to break? I'm a shapeshifter, at Boots Masquerade, hiding both face and mind, afraid for you to draw. I'm a shapeshifter, have no face to show. Please don't take off my mask, my disguise. Searching all along, give us a dwell along and long. Try to run me through, hold on, think again. Don't you know what you're starting? You sure we got the clue? How bad this we go? Don't you know? No more art. And as you look to the horizon, not a cloud, but then stormy weather's go too cold. Seems like it crept up out of nowhere, all around you is not what you foretold. You never see it coming. You see that my mind is too fast for eyes. You're done but the time it hit you, you're not surprised.
Okay, what's up everyone? OJ over here. Welcome to another OJ Live. Thank you guys for joining me today on August 3rd, 2019. A lot of you guys are already chatting, like talking a lot, which is good. About the whole nosebleed things, just saying, why did they ever release the nosebleed and all that? Let me ask you guys a question before people start saying, like, I already have people saying, oh, well, Astral Chain, that was not a nosebleed, blah, 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 like, but whatever. Let me ask you guys something. If somebody told you back last year that Switch was going to get a brand new IP from the creator of Nier. So you guys know how great Nier's been in Game of the Year nominations and everything. If somebody told you that there was going to be a brand new IP created specifically for the Nintendo Switch that combines so many different elements from all the games that they've done, like Nier, Bayonetta, The Wonderful 101, had beautiful graphics and was going to be like this huge, like kind of like mechs that you can control and you can fight, and there's all sorts of different types of weapons and all this different stuff from the creator of Nier. Okay, the best-selling Platinum Games title of all time. That would be considered a nosebleed for many, 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 many people. We didn't know what Astral Chain was, but what they described to me was very similar somewhat afterwards to what was there, but I didn't have any type of like, okay, I didn't know exactly what the name was and everything like that. But if somebody described all those elements to you where it combines all these different games, you would say that's freaking nuts. You would say the same thing. So to sit here and say, oh, well, since I've seen Astral Chain now, that's not really a nosebleed. But Scalebound is a nosebleed. But Astral Chain, this brand, nobody expected what Astral Chain was. Like, nobody expected Platinum Games to make a brand new, completely custom tailored IP to the Nintendo Switch from the developer of Nier, from one of the producers from there, to get his own game, and also have Hideki Kamiya in there. Like, nobody would expect that. So to sit here and say, oh, well, that's not a big announcement, that's bullshit. Like, I'm sorry, no offense, but that's BS. If somebody told you that last year, you'd be flipping out. You know what I'm saying? Now, if your own personal, oh, well, I don't like the game as much, or it's not as big as this or that, Astral Chain looks 10 times better than what Scalebound looked. When the first trailer for Astral Chain absolutely destroys the first trailer for Scalebound. You know, so, I mean, let's just be real here in terms of what game looks more polished, what game looks better. Astral Chain looked a lot better than what Scalebound was when it was first revealed. So that's that. When it comes to, I'll reveal the other thing. What I heard about another game coming over, it was Tomb Raider. I heard about a little bit about Tomb Raider potentially coming over to Nintendo Switch when I talked about like the 1996 game. That was when Tomb Raider was first revealed. So I did hear some rumors here and there about potential Tomb Raider. Now, I don't know what Tomb Raider it was going to be. I don't know which Tomb Raider it was, or which one that they were planning on, whether it was Rise of the Tomb Raider or the Tomb Raider 2013 reboot or Shadow of the Tomb Raider, or whatever the case is, or old Tomb Raiders redone in a compilation. Not really sure, but I heard about Tomb Raider as well. So I don't paint that purple. What you're saying is ridiculous. That's not happening. A Scalebound remade in Breath of the Wild engine. Who's gonna do that? Like, who's gonna do that? Like, nobody's gonna do that. That's just like that's like Fantasyland. Like, nobody's gonna take Scalebound from the ground up and then take the Breath of the Wild engine, which was made for Legend of Zelda, and then all of a sudden try to mismatch Scalebound into Breath of the Wild engine. Like that's called a disaster waiting to happen, or that's called never going to release because there's going to be so many bugs and so many problems that it's never going to happen. You're better off just taking Unreal Engine 4 and just making the game. You're not trying to take what Breath of the Wild did and use that for some other type of IP in some type of game. That's not a good idea. Trust me, it's not a good idea. I can tell you right now, you'll be waiting forever for that game, just like we waited forever for Breath of the Wild. You'll be waiting forever, and there'll be so many bugs and glitches from them trying to jam some other type of game into the Breath of the Wild engine. So I don't think that's a good idea. They're better off just taking Unreal Engine 4 and making a game from there than doing something like that. But either way, shout outs to everybody here. Thank you guys so much for joining me. Now that we got that out of the way, I revealed everything. And then also the part of the nosebleed was also hearing about Scalebound. I didn't say, that was just one of the things. It was Platinum Games related titles for me. Those were definitely nosebleeds hearing, whoa, like there could be something with Scalebound. Then also hearing for sure there's this new IP that's custom tailored for the Nintendo Switch that has all these different elements from these different Platinum Games titles. To me, that was crazy at the time. So yeah, anyway, that's that. All right, so let's move on to Ninja News. So today we had a video about Dragon Quest XI's Joy-Cons and all that good stuff. So make sure you guys check out the channel. Make sure you guys check out the videos. They're already up. So if you guys want to check those out, they're feel free. We had for this whole week, I guess we can go over kind of like the week stuff if some you guys have been busy with work and haven't had a chance to check out the channel or something like that. We had this week on the channel, we had an Astral Chain giveaway. So we had a video for that. So make sure you guys check that out. We had a Hunter x Hunter video. Make sure you guys check that out as well. We had Fire Emblem Three Houses, kind of like a review of mine for Fire Emblem Three Houses. So we had that. We also had hero gameplay from Super Smash Brothers. Multiple different OJ live streams. We have the PE podcast, all of that stuff, and all of our podcasts and everything we've done for the past week is up on the channel. So feel free to check out all of that, and make sure you check out our latest video. Put on your watch later list about the Joy-Cons and about Dragon Quest XI demo and all that stuff like that. So yeah. Let me. I am not back on YouTube. This is actually Twitch. All right, so let's see here. Let's continue on. I think that's it. That's it for Ninja News. Remember, like I said, guys, Astral Chain giveaway. Link in the description below for the Astral Chain giveaway. That should already be on there. Remember, guys, if you're a YouTube member, you're 3 times more likely to win or 3 times more likely to get to win it because you have more entries into that. It'll be picked on August 23rd. Digital code for Astral Chain. So yeah, YouTube members 3 times more likely to win that one. And we're going to be having my next giveaway is probably the most dope giveaway in terms of rarity, or one of the most rare things in terms of items. So YouTube members will probably be 5 times more likely to win that one. So keep that in mind. Next month we have a crazy giveaway. We'll all be announcing it at the end of this month. But anyway, it's a pretty dope giveaway next month. So yeah. All right, so let's go ahead and let's get into shout outs. So if you're here in the chat, you want me to say hi, I'll be more than happy. And Paint That Purple, you don't have to apologize for anything. You don't have to apologize. You didn't say anything wrong. I simply took your comment in terms of what you said, and I tried to put some reality to it, so people so you're not expecting something like that. Don't expect developers to take Breath of the Wild's engine and mash some other type of IP into it and say, hey, let's get a game. Breath of the Wild is a game that had a lot of trouble working properly and 100% smoothly at launch, and that's with them working with that and it being built for that game. Imagine taking some other type of IP and trying to work with that and trying to move things around and shift things in terms of how that engine works. That's not a good idea. You're like I said, you're just better off. Why even take Breath of the Wild engine? Why just take Unreal Engine 4 that already has all the tools and that you can use and that just take that and make a game, instead of trying to mash some other type of IP into Breath of the Wild engine. I highly doubt we're going to see many games made on whatever engine Breath of the Wild is made on. I highly doubt that Nintendo's going to take games, Nintendo's going to license out the engine. It just doesn't work like that, guys. Usually proprietary engines are proprietary engines, and they usually just are used for that game. Sometimes not even used again after that. So just keep that in mind. Breath of the Wild, I wouldn't say Breath of the Wild barely works now. That's ridiculous. That's a ridiculous notion to say that it barely works now. What are you talking about? The engine works really well for what it does, but to say that it barely works, that's a ridiculous notion. There's no such thing as a game that barely works that somehow wins Game of the Year. No way. From many places, and that as fun as Breath of the Wild, but to say that it barely works, that's ridiculous. Let's see here. All right, so let's continue on here. Vice 1995 says, "What's up, man? How's it going? Been a while since being able to catch a live stream. Cool. Darth John, what's up, man? Let's see here. It doesn't even matter if it was from ported from Wii U. The fact it still took them a long time to create everything that they had to create with the game. Angel Page, what's up, man? How's it going? Dank Meme, what's good? We're gonna announce the winner of the Fire Emblem pins very soon, Dank Meme. Don't worry. Let's see here. Juice Man Vaughn, what's good, Juice Man Vaughn? How's it going? Good to see you here, my boy. Shoutouts. Thank you for the membership the other day, man. I appreciate that. Or yesterday. Golden Oracle, sore throat, man. Go get some medicine for that. Don't let it fester. J2 Blue, what's good, J2 Blue? Shoutouts. Good to see you here. Focus on Me, what is up? How's it going? Let's see here. Oh yeah, you forgot it. One Game of the Year. What you forget? I think, are you being sarcastic, Golden Oracle 64? I don't think that it winning Game of the Year means all of a sudden, oh well, the engine does work now. You know, I don't think that's the case. I think even if it didn't win Game of the Year, even if it was the same game, it's still the engine still works. The game still plays. It's still a fun game. Like, to say that it barely works, that's ridiculous to say that it barely works. That's all I'm trying to say, man. That's a ridiculous line to say that. Now, if you want to say, oh yeah, there's some frame rate issues here and there, then okay, that's fine. But to say that it barely works, no. Barely works means crashing, means the frame rate is unplayable, means things break all the time, means there's all sorts of glitches that throw off your gameplay. Like, we've seen really bad games before with all sorts of stuff like that. You know, Breath of the Wild is definitely not that. I already talked about the Alinity stuff, Casual Verse. I'm not talking about that anymore. Matthew Campos, what's good, man? Amiibo fan, what is up? Let's see here. Sean Diamond, what's up, man? Been a while. Good to see you here. Yes, good to see you on Facebook Live. Exactly, that's where we're on Facebook. We're on Facebook Live right now. That's exactly the platform that we're on. Facebook Live. Let's see here. Anthony Albert, what's good? Fury Tiger, what's up, my boy? Good to see you here. Co-captain of the Viking Nation. Let's see here. Gunmetal Otaku, what's up, man? My day's going good. Juan Castillo, what's up? Mensa, what's up? What's up, Elite Ninjas? Rolling through. Shoutouts. Thank you guys for being here. Appreciate you guys. Dior Wilson, what's good? Party Man, what's up? Cal Resu, what's up? Jumpmon, what up? KJ 2399, what up? Alonzo Vines, what up? Yeah, he says WWE 2K18. Now that is broken, exactly. Unacceptable frame rate, issues all over the place. Like, that is a game that's kind of broken on the Nintendo Switch, you know? So let's see here. Shadow King 1982. What's up, Shadow King? Justin, what's up, man? Long time no see. Good to see you here, man. Elias, what's up, man? How's it going? Angel Page, what up? Streaming from MySpace. Yeah, MySpace Live. That's exactly where Tom is watching. Tom is making sure that the stream goes very, 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 very well. Very well. Excuse me. All right. Okay, guys. So let me tell you guys something right now. All right. So I took, the reason why we didn't go live earlier is because I took a nap. I really didn't get much sleep last night. I barely got any sleep. Okay. I finally finished. Okay. So no spoilers in the chat. Okay. No spoilers for any anime or anything like that. But I finally finished JoJo Part 4. I finally finished Diamond is Unbreakable. Okay. And of course, you can't finish Diamond is Unbreakable and then stop right there when there's one more left. You got to move on to the next one, because I've been seeing this golden hair dude for so long now. For years, I've been seeing this dude with this weirdo haircut with holes in his hair. And I'm like, okay, I got to find out who this guy is. So then I finally started watching JoJo Part 5. And then that went a little, I went a few different episodes, and I went about 5 episodes in. So basically, I didn't get much sleep last night because I was watching JoJo. And then I woke up. My brain is on or my body's on a clock where I always wake up at a certain time. Like, I always wake up at either 8 or 9 o'clock a.m. You know, so I just woke up. I was hella tired, but I just woke up and I couldn't go back to sleep. So then I had to I did some work, I did some stuff, and then I went back to sleep. And then now we are where we are now. So that's basically what happened. But just to let you guys know, my JoJo shirt came in the mail, or my JoJo tank top came in the mail. See, look. Got Jotaro. Started platinum the world. That's my favorite part, whenever he says that. So yeah. Anyway, that's that. Oh, hold up. That's not a spoiler. Just saying his name. That's not a spoiler. Just saying. Giorno is not a spoiler. That's not a spoiler because his name has been out there. You know, his name has been out there. But saying anything else about him, that's a spoiler for people. So nothing under that. All right. Ace Cooper 99. What's up, man? 60K as a cosplay as Muhammad? No, I'm good. That sounds like an expensive cosplay to me. How about this? How about you pay for all the cosplay, send it to my place, and then I'll do it. How about that? All right. Let's see here. Let's move on. All right. I'm waiting for Toonami to air Golden Wind since all the other ones aired there. Viz Media needs to hurry up with the dub. Man, at that point, in my opinion, like, you should just get Crunchyroll and just watch it subbed. Crunchyroll is so much more convenient than sitting there and waiting for Viz Media's, like, you know, garbage self, or waiting for Toonami to get dubs of all that. Like, we're still waiting for that, man. I'm good. I'll just watch all of them. I've been able to watch JoJo Part 1, Part 2, Part 3, and Part 4 in the past 3 weeks. I've been able to, like, it's been about, or no, maybe about a month. It's been about a month since I started watching JoJo. A little bit over a month, maybe, since I finished Hunter x Hunter and I started watching JoJo. And I finished all of them up to this point, you know? Like, I finished all of them, and I'm on the last one there. I'm on one of the last ones. So, I mean, to me, I wouldn't wait for that. Just get Crunchyroll. You're gonna be able to watch anime so much more efficiently. And that's what I like about Crunchyroll. Yeah, it's not dubbed, but it's way more. There's way more efficiency to Crunchyroll, and it's not too bad in terms of price. You know. So yeah, you definitely need to watch Hunter x Hunter. Hunter x Hunter is, for me, it might be the greatest anime of all time. It's definitely up there when it comes to anime, and I'm not joking when I say that. Like, I'm not exaggerating. This is not hyperbole or anything like that. Hunter x Hunter is literally one of the greatest animes of all time. Like, it is extremely good. So yeah, it's very good. Let's see here. I already seen Elias. You don't come out to the streams enough, or you don't know me enough. I've already watched Yu Yu Hakusho. Like, who's watched Hunter x Hunter before Yu Yu Hakusho? I've already seen all the episodes of Yu Yu Hakusho, and I've already said that multiple times. Come out to the streams, my boy. People already know that I love Yu Yu Hakusho, my man. People already know about that. All right. And guys, stop telling me, I'm not taking any anime suggestions, okay? So stop telling me, watch this, watch that, watch this, watch that. OJ, watch this. I ain't taking none of you. I'm not taking any anime suggestions from none of you guys, all right? I already took anime suggestions. I'm already watching stuff. I don't need any anime suggestions, okay? And I'm not asking for anime suggestions. This is why sometimes I don't like to talk about anime, because y'all start telling me y'all start dictating what damn anime I should be watching. I already know what I want to watch. I already got stuff planned out. Y'all worry about the anime you guys watching. Stop worrying about me. Stop worrying about me. Unless I ask, like, hey, what should I watch next? Then I'll ask. But until then, don't worry about it. I'll watch whatever I want. All right. So let's go and let's move on to the topics here, guys. All right. So the first topic is going to be Nintendo at Gamescom 2019. So we have some new information about what they're going to be revealing there and kind of what's going on. Gamescom is kind of like the European E3. So make sure you guys tune into Gamescom, and we'll talk about all that. So all right, so let's go ahead and get into it here. So Nintendo announces Gamescom 2019 lineup. I talked about this in a video recently, but I wanted to go over some of the differences that I didn't note in my video. And we have gameplay demonstrations. So this is like the Red Cube, what Nintendo's going to be doing there with the developers. So you can expect Luigi's Mansion, Legend of Zelda Link's Awakening, Astral Chain, Dragon Quest XI S Echoes of an Elusive Age Definitive Edition, Mario and Sonic at the Olympic Games, Tokyo 2020, The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt Complete Edition. Now, if you're actually going to be there in person and for Gamescom 2019, you won't be able to play Astral Chain, unfortunately. However, you will be able to play Daemon X Machina, which doesn't come out till September, so you get to play it a few weeks early if you're there. Also, same thing goes for Dragon Quest XI S, The The Witcher 3. You get to play Pokemon Sword and Shield, which doesn't come out till November, so there's not going to be any demos for that, or sorry, gameplay demonstrations, but there is going to be a demo for Pokemon Sword and Shield, Daemon X Machina, and you're probably going to be able to play the updated build of the game, the new build, so that's pretty cool. So if you're there, have fun with that one. That's going to be something that people haven't really got a chance to play yet too much when it comes to the updated build of the game. Link's Awakening, there's some cool stuff going on there at Gamescom. I'm going to be covering the show myself too. I'm going to be discussing different things that happen on Gamescom or at Gamescom and everything. So we might do some live streaming in terms of watching some of the presentations, probably for Astral Chain. Might watch that, some of the other ones. It's going to be a little weird because of the time difference, but I think we'll be able to get it done when it comes down to it. So I'm looking forward to what they have there for us at Gamescom 2019. All right, so what are you guys' thoughts on Gamescom? I'll be more than happy to answer any questions that you guys have or comments. You can just tag me at PlayerEssence, hashtag PlayerEssence. We'll talk about that just for a bit, and then we'll move on to the next topic here. According to some rumors, there might be a new Pokemon trailer next week. Maybe there is something new coming. We have to wait and see. Let's see here. Really curious to how what's up, Various Rants? Really curious to see how Witcher 3 works on the Switch. How it works or how it runs on the Switch. I'm thinking you mean how it runs on the Switch. Yeah, that's gonna be interesting to see how it does. Let's see here. Is the new Switch out at NYC? Yeah, it's being rolled out. You just have to go check your stores. I know Dreamcast Guy was able to snag one. I went to Walmart this morning. They didn't have it at Walmart. But although I think they're getting ready for it, I think the next shipment, so next week they're going to have it in my area because Walmart had one Switch left. And it's like, all they have was only one Switch left. That's it at my Walmart. You know, and it's a super Walmart. It's a big Walmart. You know, they always have pretty good amounts of stock and stuff when it comes to Switch and everything. And they only had one left, so Nintendo hasn't sent them anything since their last shipment. So basically, they sent them a shipment for Fire Emblem, you know, and they sent them a pretty good shipment for that, and then there's nothing else after that. So, and I called my buddy this morning about the whole situation because he works at Best Buy, and he said that, yeah, they haven't really gotten much stock of Switch lately, too. They got one kind of big little push for Fire Emblem, and that was it. And then they just kind of stopped getting them. So it seems like they're going to be getting new stock pretty soon here. So yeah. All right, so let's see here. Astral Chain will be ready. Astral Chain will be ready by August 30th. Why not allow for gameplay available? I haven't been able to watch to do the live. Omega Chase. Yeah, well, I don't know why. I don't know. They're doing a playable demo. Maybe they don't want to confuse people with it. Maybe I'm not really sure why, but they just don't have a playable demo there. Maybe they wanted something else, but I'm not really sure why. So yeah. All right. Why you guys keep on saying rip in the chat? Is the stream? I think the stream is still up, right? So let's see here. Will we get any new reveals at Gamescom? I mean, there might be a new reveal or two at Gamescom. Yeah, definitely. There's always some surprises here and there. Nothing like E3 though. Not as big as E3 when it comes to surprises. Let's see. Excited to see how The Witcher 3 runs on Switch. I have faith there'll be a great port. It's my first time playing the game. Yeah, it should be a decent port for what the Switch is. Don't expect it to be like PS or like next Xbox or Xbox One X or something like that. But it should be okay. Should be okay. Let's see here. All right. Any other thoughts on this one here, guys? The rip is about the Walmart incident. Okay, I didn't read what he had to say in terms of the Walmart incident. Okay, so let me see. Oh, okay, about that. Yeah, guys. Yeah, that's very unfortunate. Yeah, I don't really want to talk about that here. Obviously, it's a bad situation of what's going on in America right now. We had another mass shooting, so I mean, yeah, definitely rest in peace to all the people who passed away. But it's very frustrating to talk about these type of things because America's the only place where this happens on a frequent, as in like weekly or bi-weekly or like tri-weekly basis where, some psycho ran around with guns, and killed people. Like that's like a normal thing here in America. And I'm not exaggerating, or it's not hyperbole when I say that is a normal thing for somebody to take guns and go shoot a bunch of people. Like it's normal now at this point. Like it's a normal thing. And I'm not trying to say that like, oh my gosh, I'm not feeling any emotion. I am, but it's heartbreaking. But it happens so frequently here in America. It's it's terrifying. It's absolutely terrifying. And I'm not trying to fearmonger or anything, but this is ridiculous. It happens all the time. We just had one just a bit ago. We had here in California, we had the Garlic Film Festival where three people died, you know? Heck, I had a mass shooting in my area in the Central Valley. You know, we had mass shoot just I think earlier this year or last year. We had, so it's happened close to home. It's happened Texas. It happens everywhere in this country. It's just it's a thing, but I don't want to talk about it because it pisses me off, you know. All right, it's normal. It's normal. It's a normal thing that happens. We've had 250 shootings. 200 since the start of 2019. 250 deaths. 250 mass shooting deaths in America. We're halfway through the year. That's normal. If that isn't normal to you compared to other countries, especially civilized countries, then I don't know what to tell you. That is it. That is a normal 250 mass shootings in 2019 alone. 3 or more people at one point. That's normal. It's a normal occurrence here in America for that to happen. You know, I mean, come on. You know it is. Let's not, 250. Yes, 250. 3 or more people in 2019 alone. But anyway, like I said, I don't want to get into it because then it starts getting into politics and people start getting salty about certain things. So I don't want to get into it. I don't want to get into it. I don't want to get into it too much. So let's go ahead and let's end it right there, guys. But yeah, 250. It's unfortunate, but yeah, rip to all the people there. Let's move on. So basically, if you guys have any other questions when it comes to Gamescom, feel free to tag me at PlayerEssence or hashtag PlayerEssence. I'll be more than happy to answer questions for you guys. Let's see here. We're not starting the topic. Just ask me questions about Gamescom. If not about Gamescom, then we can move on to the next. We can move on to the next thing. Yeah. Double D. I agree. He says, here to everybody, your daily reminder to go outside for an hour a day, drink water, and sweat detox. Also play your backlog. My backlog needs to be played, but I'm playing Fire Emblem a lot right now, so that's good. I'm playing Fire Emblem a lot, so I need some milk after that, bro. I need some more water. I'm running out. Let's see here. Chances of Breath of the Wild 2 at Gamescom, 0 chance, because we already went over the gameplay demonstrations and the playable titles. So there's going to be 0 chances of that. However, there will be a tournament for Super Smash Brothers where people can play in that. So if you're in Europe and you're going to Gamescom, then you can potentially play in that. But no, Breath of the Wild 2, there's a 0% chance that that's going to be at Gamescom. Let's see, what Pacific time does Nintendo Gamescom kick off? Yeah, let's talk about that. So basically, it runs from August 20th to the 24th in Germany, and Cologne, Germany. And basically, right now, we don't have any timing for when these things are going to be done. They're going to announce that later, closer to the actual, like on those days or closer to it. So we should get timing and when all that's going to happen later on there. So yeah. We don't know when Breath of the Wild is going to be. We don't know if it's going to be a 2020 title or a 2021 title. We don't know. There's no confirmation one way or another. Is there something at Gamescom that we don't know anything about? There could be some announcement, probably third-party developers might announce some new stuff, maybe for the Switch or for PS4 and Xbox One. I think that's definitely going to happen. At least there might be a few games here and there, because it's a pretty big show, so I'm pretty sure there's going to be some announcements here and there, you know? Let's see here. I think Breath of the Wild could be a holiday 2020. Well, maybe, but like I said, we're not talking about that right now, but we'll have to wait and see. THQ Nordic is having a big presence at the show. Hopefully that means Switch ports like Biomutant or something. Yeah, we've gotten some rumors about Biomutant because it was like, I guess, like rated for the Switch, or there was like an internal leak listing or something like that from, you know, from THQ's own site, or it was like from like Amazon. I forgot exactly where it was, but there was a listing for Biomutant, so it does seem like that is possible to come over to the Nintendo Switch. I know THQ Nordic has been hoarding up on IPs and stuff like that, and they've done an okay job, pretty good at supporting the Switch. I mean, we have some Darksiders games, we have some other titles. SpongeBob is coming over, so we'll see what they do for us when it comes to that. Let's see here. Grandia physical copy announced. When was the Grandia physical copy announced? Didn't they already announce that a while ago? Yo, what's up, Kaido Master? How you doing today? Good to see you here. It's highly likely that Breath of the Wild 2 is releasing with the Switch Pro. I don't know about that, guys. That's speculation. We don't really know at this point. I don't know if it's more likely or not. You said you've been waiting since launch, but Fire Emblem is still sold out. What area do you live in, if you don't mind me asking, or what place do you like? Don't tell me the actual city, Jeremy, that you live in, or the actual like town or whatever. But tell me, what area are you in that they're experiencing sellouts? I'm guessing physical copy. I mean, it gets announced at Gamescom. Okay, well, why didn't you say that first? Why don't you say why don't you just say you're hoping that Grandia, you know, gets announced, the physical copy gets announced. West Virginia? West Virginia. You know, I don't have any information about West Virginia stock or anything like that in terms of what they're doing there. I don't know how active, you know, Nintendo is in that area and what they send. So that's like, have you experienced any type of sellouts with any other games before when it comes to the Switch, or is this the first time that you just haven't been able to get a copy of Fire Emblem? Because I think the game did a lot better than what Nintendo thought it was going to do. Because I just think that Nintendo didn't think it was going to do as well as it did. I mean, I know they were advertising it like crazy, but I'm not sure if Nintendo thought it was going to do as well as it's doing. But yeah, you've checked everywhere. No GameStops. No, none of them have it there. So yeah. Do you think they'll show off a Switch Lite at Gamescom? They'll probably have the Switch Lite there. Maybe they might have some demo units with the Switch Lite or something like that. I think that's possible, but they didn't mention anything about that here in the press release or anything. But it's definitely possible that Nintendo might have, you know, a Switch Lite units there. Maybe. First time I buy every title, or every new title. That's very interesting. Yeah, so maybe they didn't anticipate exactly how popular it was going to be. Maybe there was low stock sent to your area because it's West Virginia. I'm not really sure. Maybe they didn't really get that Nintendo was looking and calculating numbers, and they really kind of see that, yeah, people aren't buying as much there in West Virginia or something like that. I'm not really sure how the logistics work, but that's unfortunate because that shouldn't be happening. So yeah. Yo, Woods Nicholson, you're from Northern Germany. Hey, are you going to, or do you know anybody that's going to Gamescom? Since you're, I guess, not necessarily close to it, but you are in Germany, so. So yeah. Maybe lack of a that's the reason why they didn't have it there, because lack of a profile pic, that is unfair. That is very that is not fair. I don't have any fears going into 9th gen, Furious Rants. I don't fear about video games. Let's see here. What's up, Mark? How's it going, dude? How am I feeling? I'm feeling good. I'm feeling good. Feeling pretty good. All right. What's going on here? What's up, Anthony? We're talking about Gamescom 2019. Nintendo's going to be there with some different games and stuff like that. So yeah. So good stuff. Fearless Essence. Yeah, I don't fear about video games, and I mean, there's some stuff there's some concerns for other people, maybe for the industry. But do I have any fears? The gaming industry could implode today, right now. And I would just be like, all right, I'm just gonna call me OJ RGT 85. I'll just make a retro channel. I'll just make a retro channel and we'll just talk about retro games and all that. The gaming industry can literally blow up right now, and I'll just talk about retro gaming until the end of time. And I'll just get a normal job and then do this on the side. I don't care. To be honest, I've stopped caring. Now, of course, I care about, all the cool new stuff and talking to you guys, but you guys and the relationships that I've built and what we talk about, when it comes to gaming and all that, that's way more important than the gaming industry itself to me, in my opinion. The relationships and the games and everything. So what's done is done, basically. So whatever they do, I have no impact or no effect on what ninth generation, what comes out from there. I have zero. So if it implodes and blows up right at this second, I mean, that's unfortunate. But at the same time, well, what do you do? So yeah, get Stevie Richards, exactly. Get Stevie Richards. I don't have any real concerns. Whatever they do, it doesn't matter. Whatever they do going into the next generation, that's what they do. I have no time to be concerned about what they're doing. Whatever they do, they do. Let's see here. The con is overcrowded, and in the last couple of years, it's more of a meet your favorite German YouTuber and thieves. Really, a lot of folks are not gamers lurk around there. Oh, okay. I see how it is. So there's like these little weird different types of meanings to what's going on. Okay, I get it. I get it. It is what it is, really. Exactly. Make sure you guys tag me if you guys have a question about Gamescom, okay? Is it possible Nintendo show another Smash trailer? Well, they're having a Smash tournament, so maybe they might show something, but I don't think there's going to be anything new there when it comes to Smash at Gamescom 2019. So, yeah. I don't think there's going to be anything new. Make sure you guys tag me at PlayerEssence for your questions on Gamescom, okay? Yeah, Fernando, that's not a question about Gamescom. I've already talked about Nintendo Switch Pro and all that. Check out my videos on the channel. This isn't like a random where I'm answering questions about like Switch Pro and all that. Like I already have multiple videos, so if you want to hear my thoughts on that, check out my videos on the channel in terms of everything. But just type in Nintendo Switch Pro and you'll see what I'm talking about. But I'm not answering like a bunch of random questions about different stuff. I'll answer that at the end, not during. We're talking about Gamescom, so if you guys want to ask me questions about that or the games that are going to be there or what you're looking forward to from the games there or presentation wise, I'll do that. But I'm not answering just random questions about like Nintendo Switch Pro and all that stuff like that. So yeah, if you want to hear my thoughts on it, I have multiple videos on the channel about that you can look up. Here, I'll look it up for you. Just so it doesn't sound like I'm trying to be mean. Podcasts that are going on at Gamescom. Podcasts? I don't know about podcasts. My latest video on the Nintendo Switch Pro, or if there's even going to be one, was back in July 15th, so not too long ago. So I talked about that. So here you go. If you want to watch that, feel free. It's right there. You can watch it and come back. It's 11 minutes long. All right, let's see. So aside from Nintendo, who else are you interested in Gamescom? Not really anything, because most of the industry is already working on next generation games. So there's not really anything that I'm looking forward to be honest. Maybe Borderlands 3 is going to be there, so maybe we see some more stuff on that. That game's tracking pretty well. But yeah, outside of that, not really much that I can sit here and say, to be honest. So I actually watched more Hunter x Hunter last night as well. Stayed up late. Oh well, the ant. Oh, you're already on the ant arc? Whoa, you've made huge progress. Yeah, you're pretty much. I mean, you're getting there. You're pretty much almost done. Okay, so good stuff, dude. Party man. This man's out here knocking out those. I said they go by quick, dude. So yeah. All right. So let's any other questions? Focus on Me says maybe we'll get an Indies presentation before Gamescom and some presented at Gamescom. Just a thought. Yeah, I think that's possible that we get some type of Indies presentation sometime in the near future. Yeah, absolutely. So it's still good for the gaming world. Some news and Nintendo stuff, but everyone I know who went there was disappointed. Like it was toxic. They let too many people in, and it's very unfortunate. Okay, yeah, I'm not big on. Like I used to go to E3 here in the West, right here in California, and E3 is not what it's like. Like E3 is looked at as like some type of like magical place, dude. It's not that. It's a bunch of privileged people getting way more access than you. It's just too many big lines, taking forever, waiting. Like E3 is not what it's shaped up to be. Like overpriced food, bad packed parking, no parking. You know, just like it's just long walks across super unhealthy food. Like it's just not, E3 is not what it's supposed to be. The freaking hotels in the area jack the prices up around E3 time. Like it's just, nah, man, I'm good. I usually go, whenever I went to E3, I went there for one day and then left and never went back, you know? So yeah. Yo, shout outs. We got a brand new membership. Let's go, David, and welcome to the Elite Ninja Village. Welcome back, David and longtime Elite Ninja. Good to see you back, my boy. Shout outs, and of course, that gets you 3 times. Damn it! My alert box. I forgot to freaking. I keep on forgetting to refresh the alert box every single time. I saw the little thing come in and hit it, that it registered it, but gosh. Anyway, now the little thing's not gonna pop up. Oh gosh, oof! This is so stupid. They need to fix this in the next Streamlabs update. They need to fix it. All right, then I gotta go to test. Then I gotta go to this. All right, now that works. Okay, there we go. All right, so here we go. All right. There we go. Shoutouts, David N. Thank you so much. Welcome back to the Elite Ninja Village of PlayerEssence. Appreciate you. You are now once again an Elite Ninja. Everybody in the chat, please give him some emotes, shenanigans, and love. And that does get you 3 times more entries into the Astral Chain digital code giveaway. And for those who don't know, David N. was actually one of the Switch winners here on PlayerEssence. So my boy already has that luck. So all he did was increase it even a bit more. So shout outs, David. Thank you for the membership. And we are very close to our goal of 139. When we hit 139, we will have a $5 eShop card giveaway as well. That will be done right away. So if we get 3 more sponsors for this stream, we will have that eShop card giveaway right now. All right. So let's see here. GameStop tried to sell me a Resident Evil 0. Okay, never mind. I'm not going to read that. Let's see here. All right. Let's see. Any other thoughts on Gamescom, or shall we move on? Shall we move on to the next topic? I think we should move on to the next topic. You said I will never trust E3 after that incident. Yeah, E3 had an incident where they basically, E3 accidentally doxed everybody who went to the show last year. There's a Excel spreadsheet that has everybody's names and everything, their addresses and phone numbers and everything, all that information. So that's out there. E3, E3, and obviously on accident. You know, it wasn't something that was done on purpose, but it was just kind of wee. So yeah. And after that, I'll never go to E3 again. I'll never go to E3 again after that. I mean, it wasn't, like I said, I didn't go to E3. I haven't been to E3 since 2016. I went 2014, 2015, and 2016. So I missed 2017, 2018, and this year. So I haven't been there in 3 years. But yeah. All right. Which we'll talk about in a video at some point. All right. So let's go ahead and let's move on to the next topic here, boys and girls. And that is where, wait a minute, hold up. Where is my Dragon Quest XI S demo? So we got a demo for Dragon Quest XI S, which I don't understand. Where the hell did that one page go of mine? Anyway, that's weird. But anyway, all right. So we have a Dragon Quest XI S demo. So there's been some confusion on when Dragon Quest XI S, like what's going on there and everything, like with the demo. And I heard some people talking like Nintendo's advertising this game. Like I guess Dank Meme reached out to me, said people in the comment section were saying stuff like that. I didn't look at the comment section, but I think it's silly for anybody to sit there and complain. This is essentially a Nintendo published title. This is exclusive content coming to the Nintendo Switch only. Why wouldn't they be advertising this a lot? If anything, this game needs more advertising because Dragon Quest isn't popular in the West. They need to talk about it more. They need to do demos for it because Dragon Quest has never been a super popular franchise. But Nintendo's publishing this. Nintendo's paying for it. Nintendo just put Hero in Super Smash Brothers. Why wouldn't they be advertising this a lot? Why wouldn't they be advertising this and doing demos and stuff like that? Like this is ridiculous. But anyway, they are doing this demo, and you will be able to transfer over the game to, so like you'll be able to transfer over contents from the demo to the new game, or to the game when it launches. And we don't know a date for the demo. It hasn't been revealed, but you'll also get a skill seed bonus, which gets you like a little extra point towards your skills that you can use. So pretty cool. So yeah, let's see here. I really wish Square Enix had been more transparent with new features for Dragon Quest XI on Switch. Then I would have waited. Well, it's not their call though, because Nintendo's the one that was publishing it too. So it's a collaboration. So if anything, be mad at Nintendo for that one as well, because Nintendo's the one that was paying for all that extra stuff. So basically, what they told you is that there's going to be a lot of new stuff. They said there's going to be some substantial stuff that's going to be added in there. They said that they'll make it worth the wait. You know, and if you didn't take them at face value right there, then that's on you, you know, more so than anything. But they can't sit there and tell you everything when they have presentations, when they have trailers, Nintendo Directs, and all that stuff that's planned. They can't they can't spoil it for you because you don't want to wait for the Switch version. If you want to play the game, then play the PS4 version. It's there for you. If you don't want to wait for the new stuff and you can't be patient for it, or if you feel that, you know, they're not being honest with you, or they're not being transparent, you're not going to get transparency when you're talking about stuff like that. When you're talking about, you know, millions of dollars with new versions of the games and Nintendo publishing, you're not going to get that. You're not, because they're still working on the content. They don't know exactly like how much more they're going to put in. They didn't have everything done, so there might be stuff that could be cut. They're not going to tell you everything. Then if something doesn't make it in, then you're a liar, like Peter Molyneux. You know what I'm saying? So they're not going to do that with you. And most companies aren't going to tell you everything beforehand. They'll tell you it when it's ready to be announced. When it's ready, and when they're for sure that it's ready to go, and like they have it locked down that this content is going to make it in there, that's when they'll tell you. They're not going to tell you a year beforehand or something like that, you know. Let's see. You think we'll get something on Hat in Time on Switch? We're talking about Dragon Quest XI S demo. That has nothing to do with Furious Rise. That has nothing to do with this. It has nothing to do with Dragon Quest XI S demo. Let's see here. PaintFat Purple says Square Enix could learn from Nintendo how to market Dragon Quest. Square Enix did the best job that they could marketing Dragon Quest. I think they had multiple presentations. They had commercials for it. They did what they could, and it was better selling than a lot of other Dragon Quest games in the West. And the game sold absolutely amazing in Japan. So I mean, I don't know what more they could have done for the PS4 version of Dragon Quest. You know. Let's see. Elias says, since Nintendo's publishing it, will it get the Nintendo first party treatment where it barely goes on sale and then it goes just 33%? I don't know. That's gonna be that's up to the market, how people dictate how people buy it or not. Usually it's based on the sales of the game, so we'll see. We'll have to wait and see. Yo, what's up? Don't call me Danny. How you doing today, my man? Good to see you here. I wonder how much Nintendo paid for this version of Dragon Quest XI. They probably paid for the development of the game, marketing, and distribution. So I don't know exactly how much they paid, but they're paying for all the like administrative stuff. You know, so they paid for the extra content development. They paid for obviously the marketing. They're doing the marketing for it. They're paying for the distribution. They're paying for all of that. So I don't know how much it is, but I would guess millions, in some form of millions. Let's see here. Yeah, I took a few days off from watching it and binged it last night because I missed it. Yeah, there you go. There's no date for the demo TH3. There's no date, but it should be announced sometime at some point. They're going to announce it, but yeah, there's no date for it. And I'm not trying to be, my Golden Oracle, I'm sorry, I'm not trying to be harsh on that. I'm just letting you know, like, going forward in the future, when you look at certain games that are coming out, especially games that were announced, like Dragon Quest, and if it takes some time for the Switch version to come out, you know, if you really want a Switch version, then just wait for it. You know what I'm saying? If you really want it. If you can't wait, then just buy the PS4 version. But that's just something that's been happening so much. For example, like Outer Worlds. You know, Outer Worlds, we don't know if there's going to be any extra content and all that, but if you really want the Switch version of the game, then just wait for it. You know, just play something else. Play your backlog, you know? Like, you don't have to get every single game that comes out brand new. So just keep that in mind, guys. This is the fate of the Switch at this point. Let's see here. Focus on Me says, glad there's a demo coming for the game. I was on the fence whether or not I wanted to buy it since I remember playing Dragon Quest game in the past. Okay, yeah, there you go. And I talked about that in my good comment, Focus. But I talked about that on my demo, or not my demo, on my video this morning that you guys all should have went and watched, or you guys should all go and watch. It was a good video. I stayed up late doing that video, by the way. I was about to go to sleep, and I stayed up late doing that making that video. So hopefully you guys watch it. I'm gonna link it so you guys can watch it. Let's get that video to 5,000 views by tomorrow. It's at 3,000 right now, 3,000 plus. Let's get that video to higher amount. Let's see here. I wish Oninaki would get a physical release. It's getting a physical release in Europe, and it's getting a physical release in Japan. So you can grab a physical release of Oninaki if you really want one. Let's see here. All right. Any other thoughts on Dragon Quest XI S, guys? The symphonic music must have been expensive. Yeah. I don't think it's anything like breaks the bank, but definitely it's not cheap to get all that orchestrated music done. So yeah. All right, yo, what's up, Mike Cash? How you doing today, my man? Good to see you here. All right, let me change the Elite Ninja goal. It's 136 now. Shoutouts, David. Thank you, man. Square Enix is just dumb when it comes to music. Are they? They usually do a really good job with music. They probably had to save they were probably trying to save money on development with the music being the way the MIDI music or whatever they did beforehand. They're probably just trying to save some money. That's what I did. I want the Switch version, so I waited. Yeah, that's what I did. I mean, I bought the PS4 version of the game. So, I mean, I did buy the PS4 version because I wanted to try it out. But, I mean, like, I stopped playing the PS4 version because I knew the Switch version was going to be dope. So, I stopped playing. I got some information. So yeah, man. Pretty cool. Oh, you mean the rights for their songs? Oh, okay. Well, I mean, it is what it is, man. They have their reasons. I don't know what reasons they are. They have their reasons. For whatever. Maybe it's dumb, but it is what it is. All right. Any other thoughts on Dragon Quest XI? If not, we're going to move on to the next topic. Let's see here. Golden Oracle says, I must have not been paying enough attention because I thought the Switch version was going to be no different. Sad face. Yeah, that you're not paying attention. Not only are you not paying attention, but you're not watching any of my videos either. Because on multiple videos, I mentioned that there's going to be extra content in Dragon. Multiple videos. I can actually pull them up. Dragon Quest 11 Switch. I actually had made various videos, various postings, various videos that Dragon Quest XI was going to have extra content. So you're not paying attention to what Square Enix is saying, and you're not watching my videos either, because I actually talked about that multiple times. Back in March, I talked about the Dragon Quest XI S Switch footage and what they're doing there and new stuff that was coming. I talked about it back in January. I talked about it January 4th, 2019. I talked about it back in December 2019. I had a video about exclusive content. I talked about it again back in December 10th of 2018. I talked about it multiple times in PE Lives. And back in October of last year, back in December, again, October 23rd. I talked about it on October 6th. I talked about it on September 23rd of last year, September 6th of last year. I talked about it again on September 4th of last year. And I also mentioned it when I did my live stream. I'm pretty sure I might have mentioned it when I did my live stream last year. I talked about it on August 8th of last year, September 3rd of last year, July 18th of last year. So yeah, we talked about it a number of times before the game launched in America for the West. And yeah, so it is what it is. I'm just letting you guys know. I mean, I cover this stuff, so if you didn't know, you're not not only not paying attention to Square Enix and what they say, but you're not paying attention to me either. Because I literally have, and I'm not joking when I say all this. Let me just to know I'm not filling you guys with hot air. Just to let you guys know, here are literally all my videos about Dragon Quest XI S and new content, new exclusive worlds, 3DS stuff being added in. Exclusive action RPG where it has a Switch in the background and the hero. Look at all my podcasts, Dragon Quest XI S. I'm not joking around when I say I've literally talked about it for well more than a year at this point, where we're talking about it. New Dragon Quest XI footage, blah, blah, blah. Switch delay, where I talk about it there. This was April 7th of 2018. So we're going well more than a year ago. So yeah, there we go. So yeah, keep informed. You guys make sure you hit the bell notification and hit that subscribe button and keep informed on what we're doing here on PlayerEssence. Oh my gosh, I'm not shilling content. I'm just doing it to prove a point that whenever you're not informed on something, that you can come to the channel, you can type in whatever Nintendo Switch game that you want to know more information about, type it into the channel. It'll take you 3-4 minutes, not even that, to look up and look. You don't even gotta watch the whole video. A lot of these also have what's it called? Timestamps. So you can go straight to the timestamp and just look at it from right there, you know? Let's see here. Let's see. So yeah, that's basically it. People aren't naturally curious and have a sort of mindset, unfortunately. Well, I mean, like I said, he's got work. Golden Oracle, he comes here quite a bit, so he's got work and all that. So there's other stuff that occupies you guys' time. So once again, I'm not expecting you guys to know everything and watch everything that I do. I'm not expecting you guys to do that. I'm really not. But whenever, like I said, whenever something comes up, I will do my best to let you guys know that I'm informed on things, and that's really what it comes down to. It's not to basically hate on him or anything like that. It has nothing to do with that. Basically, all it has to do with me just saying, hey, I cover all this crap. So if anytime you guys need information or if you're uncertain on stuff, feel free to hop on the channel and type it in. It'll take you 2 seconds and everything will pop up. That's one of the good things about YouTube. It's a search engine. So, and it's a pretty good search engine for the most part. So if you ever want to find out anything, feel free to do that on the channel, you know? I've got long form videos on it. I've got short form videos on most of the topics. Let's see here. You don't have to be sorry. You don't have to be sorry, dude. There's nothing to be sorry about. There's nothing to be sorry about. Let's see here. Joe says, I'm in the same boat as you. With Dragon Quest, I stopped about 15, 20 hours in and waited, and I get back into it. Decided I should get into it with the Switch with all the content. Yeah, exactly. I got about I think I did about 30 hours into Dragon Quest, and I was like, I'm going to stop. Because I wanted to play the game lying down in bed, and I couldn't. So I was like, all right, I think I'm done. I think I'm done with this. I think I'm done. So yeah. But no, you don't have to apologize. It's all good. It's all good. Not content with slapping people with receipts. OJ brought out the entire bank statement transaction history, and I shall call him the accountant from now on. Not the entire thing. If you guys didn't notice, there was actually one more. Not the entire thing. There was actually one more page. I brought up half. There was actually one more page of content that I've done on the game. So yeah, not the entire thing, but half, 50%, 50% maybe, a little bit, about 50%. So there we go. All right, so let's go and move on to the next topic here, guys. We've got. Let's see here. Nintendo Switch China plans. Nintendo Switch China plans. So Nintendo's going to be launching the Nintendo Switch in China pretty soon here, and they shared new details. So this is the first time that I'm really looking at this article here. So let's check it out. So let's check it out. We're gonna go to reaction here. All right. So new details shared about Switch plans in China with the Penguin. All right, so Tencent is partnering with Nintendo. We all know about that for the launch in China. So Nintendo and Tencent held a joint press conference at China Joy earlier today. During the event, first details were provided on plans for the Switch in China. First, Tencent will be providing cloud servers or services and servers that will be used for the Nintendo platform in China. Heavy hitters such as The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild and Super Mario Odyssey are confirmed for release and will be localized into simplified Chinese. Lastly, users will be able to use the popular WeChat payment system for eShop purchases. There's still a lot to be learned about Switch's availability in China, including actual release dates. So all of this stuff is very important for release in China because China, obviously the government, it's not like every other government out there. So you have to have everything go through the government and go through business partners with China. And that's the reason why it's taking so long. That's the reason why there's so many different things. They just can't use all their stuff. They got to use stuff that China provides. They got to use stuff that's already there. They can't just open up shop and say, okay, this is what we're going to do. We're going to run it this way. We're going to be able to take money this way. No, it's got to run through something else that's already through in China. So that's the reason why it's taking so long and all of that. But looks like they have a plan. They have a plan for launch, and when it does launch in China, there could be some good sales numbers that boost up things there. Either way, it's one of those things to where, like, especially with launching in China, don't expect anything crazy. I know I know PS4 and Xbox One, they already launched in China, and they didn't really see some significant numbers there. But it's good to just have it there. Just in general, it's good to have the system there so people can buy it if they want to, because China's been known for like the bootleg systems and all of that. So it's good to actually have the official system there so people have that option for it. So yeah. Either way. What are you guys' thoughts on Switch launch in China? Feel free to let me know about that. And then we're also going to get into Q&A. So if you guys have questions, I have answers for you. I'll be more than happy to answer questions for you guys as well. So feel free to drop those questions in the chat and talk about China or talk about any other topics that we've discussed. I'm opening it up to what you guys want to talk about. So feel free on that, since that is the last topic for this stream. So we're gonna get into probably you guys' favorite part, which is Q&A, because you guys get to talk about whatever. So let's go ahead and do that. Paint That Purple says Switch Lite is pretty much mobile, could be huge in China. It could be. We'll have to wait and see when Nintendo does that with it. Wolf Everett says, do we know how popular Nintendo is in China? It's hard to say, because China hasn't had a Nintendo system in a long time. But I would say that it would be fairly popular. I think it'd be more popular than Microsoft or Sony in China. So yeah. Let's see here. Party Man says Dragon Quest 11 is actually going to be my first Dragon Quest ever. Never played the franchise before. Okay, good. That's good. This is one of the best ones, so you should have a lot of fun with it. Party Man. Let's see here. Will Astral Chain have a block button? I'm pretty sure it has a block button in the game. I'm pretty sure it has a block button, and it even has like a what's it called? A legion that can block. So if it doesn't have a block button, it has a legion that can block. Let's see here. Take Two says, you think we're getting anything on Hat in Time in Switch? Or take number 2, you think we're getting anything on Hat in Time on the Switch? Yeah, they showed some off-screen footage. So if you go on Nintendo Everything, there is some off-screen footage of a Hat in Time. So, I mean, that game should be out sometime this year, maybe. When's the next PE Ultimate? Next PE Ultimate, I woke up late today, so I might do something tomorrow on Sunday. But we're going to have to wait and see. If not, then it's definitely going to be Monday. We're going to do some Smash Brothers or something like that. Let's see here. Elias says, about gaming imploding, I don't think it will. LOL. Here in Africa, there's an actual esports, which is huge, and it's called the NACL. So gaming is more healthy than ever. Okay, cool. All right. Any other thoughts? You guys can tag me. Kratos says, you think Switch will the one console that breaks through in China, or are they more interested in computer/mobile gaming? They're definitely more interested in computer/mobile gaming, but there could be a little bit of a breakthrough there. My copy of Dragon Quest 8 3DS came in the mail today. It will be my first time playing that one. All right, cool. That's a great Dragon Quest game, so hopefully you have some fun with it. Metalhead Gamers has just got here in the chat. What are your predictions for Nintendo at Gamescom 2019? I don't really have any predictions because they already talked about it, what they're going to be having. But there's usually not much new stuff, so I don't really have any predictions. I don't think there's going to be anything really too much new, so I don't have any predictions so far. Slightly interested in Daemon X. There's a lot of people that are interested in Daemon X Machina. I think the game is going to do a lot better than people think it will. Guys, tag me, please, at PlayerEssence or hashtag PlayerEssence. Tag me with your comments. We got 164 people in here, so quite a bit, and I want to make sure that I read off your comments. So make sure you tag me, okay? It makes it easier for me to read. Do you think Swift Arsonist says, do you think devs will put more effort into handheld versions of their games with Switch Lite coming? I think devs always do the best that they can when it comes to the handheld portion of it. So I don't know if there's gonna be more effort put in or not, but I think they always try to do their best that they can. So maybe that will be, obviously that they do a little bit better, but a lot of devs do the best that they can. So yeah. TH3 says, I think I'm gonna wait and see on Dragon Quest 11. I'm one of the. Okay, yeah, I already read that. Never mind. Yeah, you can wait and see. I mean, the game is already out, so I mean, if you want to see how good the game is, you can check it out. The Metacritic's out there. It's already out, and there's a demo, so you can try it out yourself and see if you like it or not. Isn't Witcher getting shown off at Gamescom? It is getting shown off at Gamescom. There will be a playable build of it, and there will be a gameplay demonstration from Nintendo. Nintendo's moving Switch production to Vietnam. They're moving part of the Switch production to Vietnam. Not all of it. When do you think EA will finally surrender to Nintendo and their war against them? Surrender? Never. Not while current management or any of the people that from the old guard of EA are there. When EA gets new executives and they get new people to run the business more efficiently and better, then they will. But until then, that's not there. But anybody who's tainted by the previous CEOs, from Riccatello all the way from the ending of Riccatello and the fallout after he left, anybody from there, Suderland, after anybody that's been tainted from Riccatello and learned from him, no, they will never support Nintendo fully with any of the effects. It's going to have to be like a generations type of thing, to where multiple years go by and all new people are in there, and that didn't learn from the old guard, and then that's when we'll see, EA support Nintendo. But until then, anybody that's been under the umbrella of Riccatello is not going to support Nintendo. Let's see here. Elias says people give crap to that trial thing Nintendo's doing, but for your boy here, that's just amazing, since I don't get to buy as many games. Yeah, exactly. It's pretty cool for people who don't get to buy as many. I don't get how Nintendo slided EA. It's not about them sliding EA. It's about the whole situation that went down with the Wii U, and how EA wanted to run their service Origin as Nintendo's eShop, have all games kind of run through that, and Nintendo said no. So that's basically the bad business deal that went down between them. Wolf Ever says, I have a feeling that Witcher 3 Switch port will impress a lot of people. I'm excited to read the impressions. I think people are just surprised that it's coming in the first place. But yeah, I don't think it's going to be... I mean, obviously, it's not going to be anywhere near as good as like the PC or the Xbox One or something like that. But I think it's going to be... good enough. What's the real story behind Nintendo EA? I just said that, Juice Man Vaughn. That's the real story behind Nintendo and EA. EA wanted Origin basically to be Nintendo's online storefront for all games to go through, them to work like on the background, right? So servers and all that stuff like that, and run it through them. And Nintendo said no. That's the story. And ever since that point, they had bad business to where they don't want to support them anymore. So yeah. Are you going to be on the Spawncast tonight? I'm always on the Spawncast, so why wouldn't I be on the Spawncast tonight? That's something... I'm always on the Spawncast. I'm always on the Spawncast. So yeah, I'll be on the Spawncast tonight. Okay, thanks, EA trash, I guess. And it's not like there's nothing that's been... When it comes to this whole EA thing, guys, like, it's not like that's been... What I just said has been like 100% confirmed. That's just the information that leaked out. That's just the information that's pretty much everyone's talked about, when it comes down to it. So that's just that with it. So it is what it is. It is, as they say, it is what it is. I don't know why you keep on saying PlayerEssence Tech like USA. Like, why do you keep saying that, Mark Paul? I don't get it. Is that supposed to be some type of joke? I don't get it. Joseph says, I would love to see Star Wars port on the Switch. Well, unfortunately, it's not happening. So go play Star Wars somewhere else. Matthew Campos says, do you think Nier Automata has a chance to being ported on the Switch? Probably. I don't think Nier's coming over, no. I mean, there's always a chance, but I don't think it's going to. I think they'd rather just make new games and focus on Bayonetta. Bayonetta's coming, Astral Chain's coming. Nintendo will probably do some more stuff with them. Maybe a port of like Wonderful 101 or something like that, but I don't think Nier's going to be ported over. Not at this point, but there's always a chance. Brian Jedi says, I don't really care about EA new games, but it's unfortunate we can't get things like Burnout Paradise or eventually Mass Effect Trilogy Remaster on the Switch. Oh well. Yeah, nothing we can do. So it's not happening. So there you go. Heck, there hasn't even been Mass Effect on the PS4 and Xbox One re-released yet. So what can you do? I have an Android phone. I think more Lego games would be fun on Switch. I would love a port of Lego Star Wars: The Complete Saga. Bruh, I mean, there's already a lot of Lego games. But hey, if you want more Lego games, maybe more will come over. You think Cyberpunk has a chance of coming to the Switch? No, Furious Rants. I don't think Cyberpunk's coming to the Switch. Not anytime soon, at least. Have you already hit all the topics? Yeah, we already hit all the topics. We're already in Q&A. We're in Q&A. See, Paint Fat Purple says, I got this feeling that Bayo 3 will drop this December 2019. I don't think so. I think it'll be next year, but that's just me. That's just my thoughts. We have to wait and see. Saab Boskus says, Furious Friends, do you only like third party games? All you do is talk about third party games. That's all you do is talk about third party games, like almost 24/7, dude. And that was like our whole debate was based off of that. Like, is that all you do is talk about third party games and want third party games? Like, I think you got a PS4, right? Like, and you said that you might buy Doom Eternal. Why aren't you buying Doom Eternal on Switch 100%? As somebody who's always complaining about third party, you should be buying every single major third party game that comes out on the Switch, since you're always complaining about third party 100, like all the time. Like, you wish this came over, you wish that came over, and then you're talking about maybe buying Doom Eternal on the Switch. No, you better buy it. Put your money where your mouth is, where your debating mouth was, because that's what we all debated about, was that. And now you're trying to say you might buy this, you might buy that. No, you will 100% buy it. You will 100% buy it. Otherwise, I don't want to hear you asking about other games coming over. Might buy Doom Eternal. That's what we debated all those years ago about third party. Now you're talking about you might buy stuff. No, you will, right? You will. Not might. You will buy it. PayFat Purple, hold up. Sam Bosco says, the only EA property I'd like to see on Switch is Need for Speed, and even at the Hot Pursuit game from like 2002. Yeah, we'll have to wait and see. Where in the world is Shin Megami Tensei 5? Look forward to maybe potential Tokyo Game Show. Let's see here. What's the update on Fire Emblem 3 Houses pins giveaway? We're going to be announcing that probably tomorrow. Tomorrow during my live stream, we're going to be announcing that. So yeah. I'll talk about first party. What do you mean? Okay. If you talk about that, that's great. I'm just saying that our whole debate was about third party and stuff like that. But I'm just saying you better no, it's not. But you were very upset about third party. You were complaining and you were crying about third party support. And now you're saying you might buy Doom Eternal on Switch. That means you're probably thinking about getting it on PS4. So the debate that we had was basically big third-party games. Now, since that time that we spoke, Furious Rants, that you stated that you want to see more big third-party games on Switch and that they need to be coming over. And you were complaining about Far Cry and stuff like that. So what do you mean that you might buy Doom? That's what I'm like. What do you mean that you might buy it? You're the one who was complaining enough to come on a debate, cry and complain and argue about me all day about third-party. Now you're talking about you might buy Doom Eternal. That's what I'm saying. Like, look, it's cool and all, but just know you will buy Doom Eternal on Switch, right? You will buy The Witcher 3 on Switch. You will buy these big third-party games on Switch, right? Not you might. You will, because you're the one who was complaining about all that and say that there needs to be more. So that means you need to support the ones that do come out, right? I just want to make sure that we're clear on that. Right? Haters are going to hate. Some of the comments are just rude. Which comments are you talking about, Joseph? I don't know where you're at. Let's see here. Aiden Quinn says, just dropping by to say hi. Saw Janemba and Gogeta drop it the same day for fighters. They duped us. Okay, that's cool. I'm not really into fighters, but that's cool, man. It's all good. Random Bud Senior says, random question. What's your take on Mixer? Do you think the platform you would dive into? Just asking since the whole Ninja crossover. Yeah, I talked about that in the live stream that I had the other day. Yeah, I might think about dual streaming the Mixer. That's something that's a possibility. So I'm looking into it. Let's see here. I mean, we don't share the same taste. We don't share the same taste. I never said that we're going to share the same taste. All I'm saying is that you said that you might buy Doom Eternal. You might. So why might? But yet you were talking about how there needs to be more third party and all that stuff. Like, so why might? Why not? Oh yeah, I'm going to. You're obviously looking forward to Doom Eternal, but you might buy it on PS4, right? Is that what you're saying? That you're going to get the game on PS4? That you might buy it on PS4. Why isn't it 100% Switch? That's what you were arguing for. That's what you wanted. Why not 100% Switch? That's what you were complaining about all those times. I don't get it. Why might? That's all I'm asking. Golden Oracle 64 says, I'm getting Doom Eternal on Switch because a brand new third-party game launched in day and date with other versions. As Switch fan, I need to support that. Yeah, I'll probably buy a copy, but not play it. Let's see here. I will buy 3 copies of Dragon Quest XI S. Yo, 3 copies. Let's see here. Arash is talking about a party. Okay, cool. Arash is talking about a party. Good to see you here, though. What's up, Arash? Elias says, I was working all summer and managed to get Torna, the Golden Country. Now I get hyped for amazing first part, amazing and worth every penny. Yeah, Torna's great, man. Let's see here. Let's see here. Furious Red says might because maybe I won't like the game. Maybe there's other games. Maybe the port sucks. Okay, maybe the port sucks, but Doom port was okay. So you're saying maybe the port will suck, but it's going to be Panic Button doing the port. You know the port's going to be. You know exactly where the port's going to be. Let's just be real here. It's Panic Button. You know the port's not going to suck. You know it's not going to suck. You know it's not. But okay. All right. So we'll just I'll leave it. I'll take the pressure off of you. I'll leave it right there. But hey, it is what it is. All right. So let's see. Nintendo's never gonna get all the games day and date. That's how it is. Yeah. I don't think anybody's saying that they are. So, DC Universe. I'm not really too hyped for that. I'm not a big MMO guy, but I know there's people that like that style of game. But I'll probably try it out at some point. I'll probably try it out. You might buy Smash Ultimate. You might buy it. It might be a good game. It might be a good game. It might be a good game. Keep the questions coming, guys. I'll answer questions for like another 35 minutes. We got some good questions going on, so I'll answer questions for a bit more. Shout outs to the 170 people plus watching. I do appreciate each and every single one of you guys. So thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you tag me at PlayerEssence though with your comments or your questions. Hero and Smash is so fun. It is fun. It is fun to use them. Let's see here. What about the virtual console? When is Nintendo going to release it? Nintendo's not going to release a virtual console. They're just going to keep on adding stuff to Nintendo Online stuff, games and things like that. Nintendo isn't going to release a virtual console. The reason why they're not going to release a virtual console is because they feel that and also third-party developers feel that money's shifted away from new games and from indie games to virtual console games. So therefore, I don't think Nintendo's going to release a virtual console. They're going to keep doing their little mini consoles, and they're going to keep doing Nintendo Switch Online and classic games that you get there with it. It's pretty deep in here for the weekend. Yeah, it's pretty good for the weekend. Pretty good for the weekend. When will Banjo launch? This fall. Joseph says, last system I bought was the Xbox 360. Looking to get back into gaming since my girlfriend left me. Took my cats and dog. Oh gosh. So now I'm living and taking care of my parents. Should I wait for next gen? You should get a Switch right now, my boy. Get a Switch right now. And since you're taking care of your parents, you might want to have something that's portable. You know, that you can play. When you're in the same room with them and all that. So instead of having to be tied to a TV, if you need to go somewhere, and all that. And also, she said that she took your cats and your dog. That's unfortunate, man. I'm really sorry to hear about that with your girlfriend. But buy a Switch. It'll put a smile on your face. Let's see here. Golden Oracle says, which skin of the hero do you use the most? Like the green Dragon Quest IV skin? I use Urgic. Let's see here. Metal Gamer says, then when will they add games from other platforms besides the NES? I don't know. That's something that Nintendo will have to answer for you, not me. Yo, snap! Yo, Abaddon! Bodying the chat! Yo, Madara coming through with the 30! Abaddon with the 30 and says, your favorite Naruto arc versus your favorite Hunter x Hunter arc. Which is better? Bruh, you better put... Shoutouts to Abaddon with the $30 donation. Becoming the top stream ninja. Becoming the weekly... Okay, that's a quad, guys. He became the stream boss. He became the Hokage mode, which is right above me. So stream boss, Hokage mode, top stream ninja, and weekly top ninja all in one go. Shout outs Abaddon. Thank you so much for that. My boy with the rare quad. The quadfecta on the channel. That's very rare. So shout outs to Abaddon. Thank you, man. I appreciate that. Thank you. And let me answer your question fully for that amazing feat that you just pulled off. So basically my favorite arc in Naruto is the Hidan Shikamaru versus, or like Hidan and Shikamaru and like Kakuzu and Kakashi and all of them fighting in that last battle. So when Asuma, what happened with Asuma and all that, that's my favorite arc in Naruto ever. My favorite arc, period, is that arc. And maybe the very end of the Pain arc, those are like my favorite, but that's like the Great Ninja War, and the Great Ninja War is not my favorite, like, at all. Like, it's the Great Ninja War drags on forever, but that last part where the attack on the Hidden Village, that last part is really good. But in terms of full arc status, my favorite was Shikamaru, was the Hidan arc, or whatever you want to call Shikamaru arc, whatever the hell you want to call it. So if in terms of that, my favorite Hunter x Hunter arc is definitely not Greed Island. It's probably the Ant arc. Maybe that's probably my favorite arc in Hunter x Hunter. There's not many arcs in Hunter x Hunter, but that might be my favorite. Or even the beginning, or the what's it called? The Hunter exams. That's also a really good arc too. But I'll probably say Hunter x Hunter might be that the Chimera Ant arc is probably my favorite over my favorite Naruto arc. So yeah, that's probably it. Very tough pick though. Hunter x Hunter might be my favorite anime of all time. I'm still evaluating, but Hunter x Hunter might be my favorite of all time. So yeah, man. But thank you for the 30, Abaddon. Hopefully my answer was good enough for you. But yeah, thank you. The Ant arc. So yeah, thank you for the 30, man. I appreciate that. The arc when Naruto did the Rasen Shuriken and injured his arm. That's the arc that I'm talking about. That's the same arc, because that's when they beat Kakuzu. That's when they beat him. Is when so Shikamaru goes and beats Hidan by himself in that forest area. They split him up, and then Naruto was joined up by everybody there, and then beats Kakuzu. Gets saved a couple times by Yamato and everybody, but he then that's when he does the Rasen Shuriken and beats him there. So yeah, that's the same arc. Let's see here. Thanks, bro. I really appreciate the info. Watch every Saturday on the Spawncast. Hey, Joseph, let me tell you something right now. We stream every single day here on the channel. Pretty much every day we stream. Sundays I don't stream sometimes, but we stream almost every day. You should come out to the streams daily, my boy. You should come out to the streams daily, and you should come out, watch the videos on the channel every morning, 6 a.m. I got videos for you every day, and I stream pretty much every single day. So you should come more often, man. We appreciate having you around. You good, and the answer was a great answer. All right, thank you, Abaddon. I appreciate that. Nothing tops Hisoka having a Butterfree gun. Yeah, that arc was actually pretty good. I do like that arc as well. I do like that with the tower or whatever, the battle tower or whatever the hell they were in after Gon wins his hunter license. That's a pretty good arc too. So that's not bad. Where they actually learn about Nen and all that. That's a good arc. That's a good arc too. Favorite arc is the war arc. Great Ninja War. The Great Ninja War, I think, is kind of bad. All of it's kind of like there's very good parts within it, but there's a lot of parts that are just like, ooh, man, this drags on. A lot of filler-ish type of content. But there are some amazing parts in the Great Ninja War. Like the part with Itachi, fantastic. Like absolutely phenomenal when Itachi freaking did the reverse on the resummoning jutsu, where he damn reversed it and he gained full control of himself. That was freaking amazing. Is it Coupon says, do you think we'll have any chance of getting Fire Emblem Special Edition console, or that opportunity has gone down? I think it could happen in the future, but I don't know. I think that's something that they probably would have announced beforehand. But you never know. Let's see here. How did you feel about episode 40 to 50 of Naruto? I felt the animation went down. Maybe that's just me. I don't remember. Episode of 40 to 50 of the original Naruto Shippuden. What do you talk about? The Naruto to Boruto? What? Like which Naruto are you talking about? I watched that more than a decade ago. Well, more. I watched the original Naruto. I didn't watch Naruto when it first launched, like the original Naruto. I watched it later. I watched it before Shippuden came out. So I watched the original Naruto episodes in my mom's house back in 2007. I think that's when I watched the original Naruto. in like like summer 2007 or something like that. So I barely remember. Like that's 12 years ago, something like that. So yeah. The last, which one are you talking? Are you talking about? Tell me, Brian Jedi. Can you tell me? Are you telling me Naruto Shippuden? Are you telling me the original Naruto? Can you clarify which one that you're talking about? Or are you talking about Boruto? Boruto New Generations. Like, what do you? Just tell me the art. Tell me the actual shades that you're talking about, and then I can maybe answer your question. Do you think? Do you know if the new Switch revision is in the U.S. stores now? Well, Dreamcast Guy has it, so it's in some places. I was planning on upgrading from my my nearest launch model. So some places you just have to look around. But yeah, if Dreamcast Guy has it, obviously it's in some stores, but we don't know if it's in every store. I went to my Walmart. They didn't have it at my Walmart. I never played Doom. Should I get the first one or wait for the new one to come out? Just wait for the new one to come out. Which is your favorite, OG Naruto or Shippuden? I like Shippuden more than the original Naruto. What's your favorite jutsu? Rasengan. Rasengan, baby. Like, come on now. Rasengan's my favorite jutsu. Rasengan, baby. Do you think digital sales are high because indie titles and people are buying AAA titles physical? Do you think digital? No, I think digital sales are higher just because it's just convenient for a lot of people. Oh yes, okay. Never mind. Let me rephrase everything. Okay, Abaddon. Yeah, my favorite arc is the Phantom Troop. Sorry, that's my favorite arc. Sorry, I don't know why the Ant arc is great. But my favorite arc is the Phantom Troop. I don't know why I forgot about that, but Kurapika, no spoilers in the chat. That is my favorite arc. That arc is freaking amazing. That arc is absolutely phenomenal because I was generally scared for everybody. I was actually literally scared. I'm like, this dude is gonna get destroyed. But no, that arc is freaking amazing. That's my favorite arc. The Spiders arc. Yes, that one. Phantom Troop, Spiders. That is my favorite arc. Yeah, that's it. Let's see. Madara is my favorite character of all time, so the war arc for me. Yeah, the war arc was good. Favorite movie from the Dark Knight trilogy? I don't know. I haven't thought about it. I've seen all of them, but they're all okay. They're good. I don't know if I have a favorite one. Heath Ledger, the one with Heath Ledger, that one. Do you know? Okay, I already read that one. Let's see. Metalhead Gamer says, okay, I already read that one too. I felt the same way. Yeah, I don't know why I forgot about that for some reason. I guess maybe because it didn't last as long. But yeah, that arc is freaking amazing. I'm generally scared for everybody. I'm like, dude, everybody's gonna die. I was generally scared I'm like, dude, they're all gonna die. The Hunter's gonna end right here. There's no way they survive these people that are coming. Like, I was like, everybody's gonna die. Oh my gosh. I'm sorry, I mean the last 40 to 50 episodes like Naruto and Sasuke versus Madara and Kayuga at the end. Okay, Naruto Shippuden. I feel like the animation took a dive. Sorry, I worked 12 hours. I'm tired. Okay. I don't know about that. I don't know if it did or not. I watched it. I thought it was great, especially the ending fight between Naruto and Sasuke. The animation in there is freaking amazing. So I don't know. I'm not sure if I'm going to sit here and say that, but I mean, I watched that years ago, man. So, I mean, I don't know if I can sit here and say that I feel the same way. But the fight between Naruto and Sasuke at the end is phenomenal. It is absolutely phenomenal. It was great. Yo, what's up, Blue Satire? Thank you. Appreciate that. Let's see here. How do you feel about Hisoka? I think that he's a weirdo, but I think that he's funny. I always laugh whenever Hisoka comes on, like, his music, his that kind of like that Espada theme comes on, for Hisoka. Like that Bleach Espada theme comes on. Like, but yeah, man, he's a douchebag. But you need ruthless characters that you don't necessarily know what way they're going. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't really know what way they're going with it. But yeah, he's a freaking douchebag. and he's just weird. You think the studio that worked on Naruto had a budget so they could only go wild on big fights? It's not about working on a budget. It's about time it takes. You know, that's really what it's not. It's not about money. It's about time. Anime takes a long time to make. You have to draw it. You have to animate it. It takes forever. If you guys don't know the process of making an anime and making a good anime, then I'd say look into documentaries, look into it and what these guys go through. There's severe stress, depression. There's all sorts of issues that come about. Another thing that gives you a little bit of insight on anime, if you've ever watched JoJo, watch JoJo Part 4, Diamond is Unbreakable, and watch the part with Rowan or whatever, and how like when he starts drawing and all that, and how Koichi. People who watch JoJo Part 4 know what I'm talking about. Like he's surprised on how fast he's doing everything because anime takes forever. But he's like freaking going crazy on it. In terms of drawing it and doing it, like it takes a long time. So that's the reason why. I'm not sure if it's more of a budget more so than it just you'll never get the episodes if they kind of do everything. If everything is the same quality as what you see in the big fights, the episodes will take 10 years to finish everything. So that's really what it comes down to. Swing. I couldn't stop laughing whenever I saw that part. Showing. Let's see here. Wolf Ever says, I think the studio that worked on Naruto. Okay, I already read that. Let's see here. The final Naruto and Sasuke was fire. Yeah, it was good. Elias says, there's actually an anime called Bakuman that it's all about making an anime. It's from the creators of Death Note. Okay, maybe I'll check that out. Probably not though, I'll be honest. Not anytime soon at least. They did dish a lot on the Naruto episodes a year, 30 to 40 episodes I felt like. Yeah, and that's busting it to try to get those out, man. Oh, that's why a lot of studios are moving away from hand-drawn animation and going to CGI. Maybe. Let's see here. Tony Lou says, yeah, I am an animation student, and it took me a whole week to complete 1 minute of animation. Yeah, man, it takes a long time. It takes a long time, dude. It's not easy. Not easy. All right, keep the questions coming, guys. I got about 20 more minutes of questions about, and then I'm going to take a little bit of a break before the Spawncast tonight. So feel free to ask me more questions. Showing. That's all I got to say is showing. You think they're making Xenoblade 3 now? I think they're probably thinking about it, yeah. Maybe planning phases and all that. Maybe they're working on some different types of stuff here and there. So yeah, I think it's possible. Definitely possible. Which one's more possible? A Showing or Showing Part 2 or Xenoblade Chronicles 3? Which one comes first? I think Xenoblade 3. You think Mario Odyssey sequels come in 2020? No. Anthony says, "Yo, OJ, what's good, baby? Do you enjoy your California heat?" I'm not enjoying it, but I'm inside all day, so it doesn't matter. The heat doesn't matter to me. It could be 200 degrees outside. I'll just turn on my air conditioner even more. Brian Jedi says, "Do you think animators lost their minds with the Naruto versus Pain fight? That fight went off the rails. They definitely wanted to make it epic. I'll tell you that." Swing that back. Swing. Elias says, can I get one game this summer? What do you recommend? Astral Chain or Fire Emblem Three Houses? For you, Fire Emblem Three Houses, because the game is going to last longer. Because I know you're on a obviously budget and you know, don't have as much. And Fire Emblem is going to give you way more value in terms of how long it lasts. So I would say for you, particularly Fire Emblem. No problem, Elias. Do you think we'll see Mario Kart 9 on the Switch or no on Nintendo's next console? I think we're gonna see it on the Switch. I'm on the Spawncast. Yes, I'll be on the Spawncast tonight, Juice Man Vaughn. Look forward to the Spawncast tonight. It should be a pretty good show. All right, no problem, Elias. Yo, what's up, Renato? What's up, man? How's it going? Good to see you here. We're towards the end, but we're here. We out here. What game would you like to see made? What game would I like to see made? I don't know. Cool games? Great games? Oh, a good Hunter game. How about that? I talked about that recently. A good Hunter game would be what I would want. Would be a good Hunter game. Already have a date for Dragon Quest. The date is September 27th, but in terms of the demo, there's no date just yet. We're waiting for that one. Make sure you guys watch my video. If you have not seen my video yet, make sure you guys watch it. It's up on the channel. Let's get this video to 5,000 views by the end of today. The demo? There's no date. Yeah, I talked about that today in the video. There's no my video in the morning, there's no date for the demo yet. No date for the demo yet. The only good anime games are Dragon Ball Z or Naruto, LOL. Or One Piece is over 800 episodes and there's 0 good games for it. I wouldn't agree with that completely. There's a lot of bad games, Naruto games. There's a lot of bad Dragon Ball Z games, but there's good ones too. And I guess people have opinions on One Piece games. Some people like Pirate Warriors, some people don't. It is what it is, you know? Subjective, I guess. What type of NEN user you think I would be? I talked about this a little bit before, like one time, like I don't know, just barely. I said I would like to be a conjurer, but I'd probably be an enhancer. Knowing my personality and everything, I'd probably be that, but I would like to be like I would like to be somebody who can like freaking make like nunchucks out of nowhere or something like that, you know. And then like trick people like have like a real pair of nunchucks and then also have like my conjurer pair of nunchucks, you know. Like I probably wouldn't be that though. I'd probably just be an enhancer. I'd probably just be the standard one. I don't know, Party Man. I personally think, Party Man, I think you would be something different. I think you'd be like a conjurer. You'd be something like, it's something a little bit more tricky. I don't know. That's just my opinion. Matt, but you know yourself better than I know you, obviously. Matthew Campus with a $2 donation, and he says, what is your favorite 2D Mario game? Also, can you play Super Mario World 2 Yoshi's Island athletic theme? I can. And my favorite 2D Mario game is Mario Bros. 3, for sure. 100% Mario Bros. 3. All right, so let's go ahead and get your music going. Super Mario World 2 Yoshi's Island. Island. That's how I learned how to spell island back in the day. Was calling it Island. Alright, I'm about to, I'm weird. I love anime, but I have no desire to play anime-based games. Well, because the anime-based games aren't very good. So, that's the reason why. If they were actually good, then you might have more desire to play them. But they're not very good. I'm definitely an enhancer type. It's just, yeah, probably. Probably. Hopefully you guys can hear the music. Yo, Nathan H with the $6 donation. Through and somebody time out flat and motionless for that garbage into the chat here, even if he's playing around. Just one timeout, not more than one, guys. Don't dogpile on him, but just one timeout. Thank you. Let's see here. Nathan H with the $6 donation and says, I miss you. Been so busy working, getting married in October. Oh, congratulations. Keep up the good work, my friend. My friend enjoys the Switch. I won too. Love you, bro. Shout outs, man. Thank you, Nathan H. I do appreciate that. Thank you for the $6 and congratulations on that as well. Congratulations on the marriage. Hopefully you live a long and happy and great life with your beautiful wife, man. So shout outs, dude. Congratulations on that. Honestly, I'm happy for you. Congrats, though. Let's see here. Tim said, TM says, I still blame you for not getting the King of Braves reference. I don't know what you're talking about, so it is what it is. Do you think another Kirby game will come to the Switch? Yes, Kirby is like clockwork. It's gonna happen. Kirby like clockwork. All right. Any other comments, guys? Or questions? We've got about 10 more minutes of questions. How would you get someone into watching anime? How would I get somebody into watching anime? I don't know, ask them what they like and if they like animation first, if they like cartoons, and then ask them what type of animation or what type of cartoons have they liked before in the past. Like maybe they like something, then from there, you can go off of that. Like if somebody says, oh, well, I used to like, I don't know, like X-Men. Well, maybe you say, hey, maybe you should try out My Hero. Maybe My Hero would be a good anime for you to watch. Or if somebody says, oh, well, I used to like, I don't know, like secret spy shows or whatever, then maybe they can watch this anime or that anime, or maybe if somebody says, oh, I like, I don't know, Superman, maybe they say, oh, watch Dragon Ball Z. Goku, super powerful human beings, that can fly and do all this stuff and like shoot beams out of their eyes and lasers and stuff like that. Maybe they'll like Dragon Ball Z. So I would say just start off by asking them if they like what cartoons they like and then go from there. Let's see here. Who thinks we may get a new DK game? I think we'll probably get a new Donkey Kong game at some point. Dankum says, do you see more Dragon Quest games coming to the Switch? Probably. Partyman says, question, who is in this village could be a specialist type of NEN user? A specialist? David Drayton for sure. David Drayton would definitely be a specialist. He'd probably be the only person that I can think of that would be a specialist. David Drayton, absolutely, he would be the specialist in this. Easily. He's the only guy that I can think of that would be a specialist. Ferris Red says, your favorite Saturday morning show as a kid? My favorite Saturday morning show as a kid. Well, Pokemon Johto. That was the Saturday morning they did that. So I'd probably say something like that. And then also, one Saturday morning they had that like on Disney or whatever, like Recess and all that stuff. That was also really good. So those shows is what I watched as a kid a lot. David Drayton's like, what the hell are you guys talking about? I don't think David's watched Hunter x Hunter, so he doesn't know what we're talking about. But we can't leave him hanging, though. We gotta let him know what it is. Okay, so here's a short video on specialists in Hunter x Hunter. Somebody explained it, so we're gonna watch a short video on it, okay, guys? So David knows what we're talking about. Very short video on it.
Today we're going to be talking about specialist types. Water, and it isn't the same as the specialist type user uses their aura on water, and it isn't the same as the other categories. They are a specialist. To know what I'm talking about with all the water, watch my other Hunter x Hunter videos on the different types of Nen users. It is possible that when a specialist uses their Nen on water, it gives some insight into what their abilities should be, as was the case with Pito. The specialist category is by far the vaguest category and my personal favourite category, but it is the most vague because specialist abilities vary depending on the user. For example, Kurapika's ability lets him use every other Hatsu type with 100% efficiency, whereas Krolo's lets him steal people's abilities, and Pito's allows her to heal others. But it is possible for someone to become a manipulator, such as Kurapika when his eyes turn scarlet, or just later on in life. It is also worth noting that there is a bigger chance of this happening if the person is a manipulator or conjurer. However, there still is a lot unknown about specialists. But guys, if you like this video, like, comment, subscribe, ring that little bell icon, you'll be notified whenever I upload a video. Anyway guys, Uchiha out.
There you go. So basically, I picked a video that I know that wouldn't ruin things. So basically, what he explained there for people, basically specialists are people in Hunter x Hunter that can use all the different types. So they can learn abilities that heal themselves. They can learn abilities that enhance their strength. They can learn abilities that let them conjure up, basically air weapons, basically that can hit you with things. They can learn stuff like that. They have an affinity to learn all different types of abilities within Hunter x Hunter's system that they use. So basically, the reason why we said David Drayton's like that, because David does all sorts of different types of stuff. He's a very multifaceted person. So if there's anybody that I would think, could be a specialist, somebody that has, that can do anything, that can kind of do anything that he puts his mind to, it would be David. So that's the reason why we said that, David. And no spoilers too. So there was no spoilers in that video. It just explained very briefly, pretty crappy explanation, but there was no spoilers. So that's the reason why I chose that one. Now David at first was like, huh? And then he's like, okay, now I'm happy. Now I get it. Copyright strike? No copyright strike, because there was only still shots, no actual video. Everybody should watch Hunter x Hunter. If you have not seen Hunter x Hunter, you should watch Hunter x Hunter. You should. It is phenomenal anime. That helps me. I don't know what the hell you're talking about either. Though there you go. Anime games you want anime adaptation of? Watch my Hunter x Hunter. Hunter x Hunter. Hunter x Hunter. Watch that video. Go watch it. What's it on? It's on Crunchyroll. It's on the internet. You can go on www.analinks.com and you can watch it, or you can go on Crunchyroll and watch it. Yeah, but then you get into the despair of hiatus, since the manga keeps going on hiatus every time. Well, that's what's called having mental fortitude. Move on to the next anime. That's what I do. When something's done and I'm sad that it's done or whatever the case is, I moved on to JoJo, and I'm having fun watching JoJo. I'm almost done with it. I'm on the 5th part, Golden Wind. Do I need to see a series prior to Hunter x Hunter? No, but if you've watched Yu Yu Hakusho, then you might know there might be some things that's like, okay, that's similar. But no, Hunter x Hunter's it's a brand new, different type of thing. There's two different Hunter x Hunter. There's Hunter x Hunter 1999, which most people say don't watch that, and there's Hunter x Hunter 2011. Watch Hunter x Hunter 2011, which most people are going to watch, but there wasn't an original run of 99, which there's some slight differences, but 2011 is better. So watch the 2011 version. Hunter x Hunter is next after I finish JoJo Part 5. I'm on JoJo Part 5 right now too, so good stuff. All right, guys, we got about 2 more minutes of questions, so feel free to ask questions for the next 2 minutes before I take a break before the Spawncast. I'm not talking about anime games. I'm asking if there's a game franchise that you want an anime adaptation of. Oh, okay, my bad. Not really. I mean, there's nothing that I can say right off the bat that I'd say, oh my gosh, it needs an anime of. But I mean, I guess like if they can somehow do like a Mass Effect anime would be freaking amazing. So maybe that might be the one game would be Mass Effect. I would love an anime adaptation of Mass Effect somehow. You know, Ghost in a Shell type of deal. That's because the story in that game is freaking amazing. So yeah, maybe Mass Effect would be the game that I'd really want an anime adaptation of. Is Hunter x Hunter where Capcom got Monster Hunter name from? Probably not. But you never know. They could have been huge fans of Hunter x Hunter. Hunter x Hunter came out before Monster Hunter did. So they could have been huge fans of Hunter x Hunter. And they decided to name it Monster Hunter. I don't know, but probably not. I'll be honest. Let's see. Anime adaptation of Bayonetta with their son Joker. There you go. Well, there already is. There already is anime of there's an anime of Bayonetta and there's an anime of Persona 5. So, all right, take it easy, man. Thanks for coming out to the stream. Have you checked out Attack on Titan anime yet? I've seen some episodes of it, but I haven't went full in. I think I'm gonna watch it. Maybe I'm probably gonna watch. I know I said I was gonna watch Full Metal Alchemist, but I'll probably watch Attack on Titan next because I need to finish off that. So I need to get caught up on that. Overwatch having an anime adaptation would be cool. The trailer Doomfist was in the anime style. Yeah, maybe. I'm not big on Overwatch though. And they don't really. I mean, in the Overwatch game, there's nothing on the story, so you have to look at other stuff to flesh out the story. There's no story mode in that game, so I don't know. Maybe games would have to at least have a story mode built into it first before I say, oh yeah, it needs an anime or I'd like an anime adaptation. Earthbound, that needs an anime. That needs a new game. We need a new Earthbound game. But all right, guys, we're going to go ahead and wrap it up here. Thank you guys so much for watching today. I do appreciate it. Big shout outs to Avedon. You guys give some love, support, respect. Avedon with the $30 quad effector on the channel, so I appreciate that, guys. Remember, Astral Chain giveaway. If you're someone new, Astral Chain giveaway in the link in the description below. Make sure you guys sign up for that. We got 3 times more likely to win if you're a YouTube member, so look out for that as well. Shout outs to Matthew Campos. Thank you for the donation as well. And also shout outs to David N for the membership. And also Nathan H for the membership as well. I appreciate each and every single one of you guys. The Spawncast is going down in a little bit over 30 minutes. So I will be on the Spawncast tonight. So make sure you guys check that out too. And remember my latest video. You guys watch that. If you got 10 minutes to spare, watch that video. Okay, guys? I will be... watch that video. I just linked it for you guys. Gameplay in terms of, sorry that I woke up late today, guys. I'm sorry about that. We were supposed to play Smash Brothers and all that, but guys, this week has just been it's just been long, and I didn't get any sleep last night, and I had to edit that video for you guys in the morning, so I'm sorry. I kind of slept in after I woke up to check the whole Switch, see if I can get the new Switch. But yeah, I think I'm gonna go head out to the stores again after the Spawncast. Maybe I'll head out to the other Walmart and see if there's the new Switch there. But all right, guys, thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate it. Spawncast in about a little bit over 30 minutes. You guys check it out there. And we will be back tomorrow probably, unless I'm really tired and I don't feel like streaming. We'll be back tomorrow. I'll probably play some Super Smash Brothers. I'm not sure if I'll do like a normal. I might do just like a little bit of a OJ Live. I'm not really sure though. We might just play Smash Brothers and just have some fun. So we'll see. We'll see how I feel tomorrow. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. We'll do maybe we'll just do sub games, and we're gonna shill tomorrow. We'll probably do OJ Live and then shill. So yeah, so if you guys want to come out and chill and watch the shelling, you guys can come out tomorrow and do that. But anyway, all right, guys, thank you guys so much for watching. I do appreciate it. We'll see you guys for the next one. Bye bye.